Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Fit Summit's Leadership Circle. I'm joined today by Ken Lee, Senior Vice President for Asia Pacific Retail at Lululemon. Lululemon need no introduction, one of the most recognized athleisure brands and even fitness and lifestyle brands now in the world. They have enjoyed tremendous success these past couple of years, and even now throughout this pandemic, we're seeing them come to the front with some phenomenal work with their community and also with their brand. Ken, a very warm welcome to you in Hong Kong.
Thank you so much. Good to be here.
So much has happened, Ken, in these past 12 months. Could you perhaps summarize where Lululemon is today as a business, both in Asia Pacific and of course globally?
Yeah, we have been not slowing down, growing both on the retail side of the business and also digital side. Our international business is one of the biggest focus in the global focus. So we have a big goal to quadruple the international business, and Asia is definitely one of the biggest driver. Last year we have had a double-digit growth and all across the channel, so we are very grateful how the business is going.
Now, you've grown very successfully in Asia over these past 3 years, but not aggressively so, and that's obviously been to your credit and obviously putting you in a very good position going forward. What do the next 3 years hold in store for Lululemon in Asia Pacific?
Yeah, our strategy always has been more like a pull strategy, which means we are not just opening a store for the sake of opening store. So if there is a guest, there is a community, we will broaden and expand our store footprint and also our e-commerce footprint. So we are looking for more sustainable growth and just aggressive. Just for like double-digit this and that. So we would see still more untapped potential in all across Asia Pacific. So we will see more growth coming in next 3 years.
Now, one of the bright lights from this pandemic, if we can pull a silver lining from it, has been that the consumer has become a lot more conscious about their health and wellness, which is fantastic news. And it really kind of plays well to all of those companies that will benefit from this rebound recovery once the markets reopen. What are your thoughts on some of the consumer trends that you are seeing at the moment in the time, Ken? Obviously, e-commerce is coming up, but as shops reopen, for example, are you seeing a drop-off in the rate and usage of e-commerce?
Yeah, let me just start saying probably our physical health is important, but more importantly, mental health became more and more important. That's where we come in to provide the connection with the community through physical and digital, particularly as you mentioned on the digital side, to really connect the both sides of physical and the mental. So that's definitely a big theme. It has been happening, but the last year it was one of the biggest highlight on where the business is going. Also through that, digital plays a bigger role. So as some of you may know, we are rooted in a deep connection through our community, but we shifted pretty swiftly to a digital connect. So guest has a choice between like not only the physical but digital played a bigger connection point.
Now, like you've said before, or just now, Ken, the last 12 months have saw companies really accelerate this digital capability and certainly this connectivity with their consumer on a digital basis. How have you sat back in Lululemon as a brand, and how have you kind of built more value into your business? What's been your innovation pipeline, your development pipeline these past 12 months?
Yeah, first is just various, not only yoga offering, but we expanded the category. That's probably a biggest thing that we tried, and had a really positive response. We are rooted by a yoga brand, but really expanded to a run community and also trainer community. So in the digital side, we are not just offering yoga, but also training, and also like a CrossFit, and also like a running training. Again, it could be providing some running tips to stretch after the run. So it's a various range of a category that we explored, and that was something really big. I guess just to add, as you know, we are known, going to a store, we have a library, what we call educator. We call our staff educator, to really engage and just talk about not only a product but also a life. So what we did was what we call digital concierge. So our educator came into our e-com site and pick up the call and just ask question live and just show this is the function. So it's as if you are really engaging in a store. So again, one of those innovation that we bring, through this period of a pandemic.
I love the idea of a digital concierge, Ken. Really smart innovation there. Let's look at brand and let's look at community. Like you said, we have already seen Lululemon now move away from this yoga-centric into much more of a lifestyle across multiple mediums of sports and fitness. It's almost like the community and brand are woven into your DNA. Now, over these past 12 months, given the fact that face-to-face has been so difficult and even at some points impossible, how have you managed to keep up this brand connection, this community connection across your staff, across your ambassadors, and of course, across your customers?
Yeah, I think the division on, for example, let's say by category, I'm a runner, or I'm a trainer, I'm a yogi. Those like division of a category became really blurred. And same for like work from home, working, and it's like more not like a work-life balance. It's more like a work-life connection. So the way what we saw is that really lifestyle and fitness became really a part of the one big ecosystem. That's where we really explore to see it's not a training, it's like a really hardcore 30 minutes Tabata exercise. It's just, again, you want a technical aspect on commute, or even just sitting on the Zoom like this. You want a function, you need versatility. So all those like technical and fashion element is not just on the gym, but on the commute, but also on work in an environment like this. So really expanded to 3 areas again. It's train and run, and also expanded largely towards a men's business, which is again one of our biggest focus to really become what we call not only a dual gender, but we call all gender to come in.
Now, over these past few months, we've saw the consumer really rally behind brands and especially their values. Now, again, you're recognized for having some very strong values at Lululemon. How have you managed to connect with people about these values throughout these past 12 months? It's been such a large part of your story. How do you continue to tell this story so well?
Yeah, I think people comes first. It always has been our value. So how we can provide safety and the confidence in a day-to-day life. So probably just to pick up few example, we had so many closure right on the left day to night. So just managing in our region, 10 markets. Announcement may come, we need to shut down, sometimes shut down not only a week or a couple of months. So For our people's end, we provide a pay protection. So, which means throughout entire time of a store closure, we manage to provide proper pay to our entire employee, not only the corporate office, but mostly for store side. Another example, if I may, to lay out is Ambassador Relief Fund, which is basically in this situation that a lot of studios had to shut down. So how can we come in to provide the fund for the time to really support if you had to close your studio for 2 months? We came in to provide additional fund which can be used to pay your rent or pay for your employee or some the funds that really are to support. Again, it's part of our community. We see as our people to really thrive and support each other.
Let's fast forward 12 months from now. COVID, we hope, will be in the rearview mirror. People will be out in whatever capacity they can be. They'll be meeting socially, they'll be interacting with you and the team in store. As the world finds this new normal equilibrium, what role will virtual engagement play? You touched on the digital concierge, but how will you use virtual going forward, especially once stores are reopened and busy again?
Yeah, we definitely built a muscle, including myself. I was not a big fan of practicing any type of sports through Zoom, but now feel so comfortable. And also, I guess our mission is to be available on our physical and mental support to wider audience. Before talking about any business. So if we can provide an access to more guests, it's leading to our corporate mission to elevate the world. So healthier your body and mind are, and the world become a better place. So so I think what I'm most grateful is, for example, before COVID, we had physical participation of roughly like 60 to 70,000 guests join on physical activities, while on the digital we reached roughly 2 to 2.5 million guests. So that's a large difference. So again, the more guests all across. This one even going into not beyond the region to just more people sweat and connect, take away your mind, it will be a better place. So I think the coordination or collaboration of physical and digital will continue. And once this pandemic is over, we see potential like a synergy more and more.
Well, I think if there's ever a statistic, Ken, that shows the benefit from a hybrid approach, I think 60,000 up to 2 or 2.5 million is a good statistic to show that indeed. So, look, thank you very much for all you're doing here in the Asia Pacific sports and fitness markets. We truly value the role that Lululemon has played in building community, which I think is so important in keeping those engaged. And with the ethics and values you have, Ken, it's great to see those brands do so well in Asia. Any last closing thought you want to share with the audience?
Yeah, I guess in this, I'm gonna just bring this personal, my value this year is to bring more gratitude. So I think the way I'm approaching this is I will change the word expectation to appreciation. Everything I have, I need to expect you from this, but what if I have, this attitude of bringing appreciation, and if we can do it together, we are all in. So just want to share my personal goal to approach this year, personal and professional.
Expectations, appreciation, Ken. I think that's a great place to leave the interview. Thank you very much for your time. I wish you and the team continued success and health. Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me, Ross.